So in the yesterday class, we have learned what is module. Module is a Python program. A programmer writes that module so that in the future, if anyone wants to use that particular program, he can import the that module and do the things and do the operation which are derived and uh, defined in the program. It is a set of function uh, which we are included for the application, and we save that Python program with the extension .py. And whenever we are in the need of that calculator, we can import calculator. We write a code, import calculator, and then we use all the functions which are written over in the calculator. We can use in the program after defining the after importing the module. Okay, so Python module is a file containing Python definition and statement. It consists functions, classes, and variables. Some different type of variables we are using. For example, we have write a calculator program. In that, we write how many functions. Uh, there are so many functions like add function, subtract function, multiply function, delete function, x to the power y function, sine trigonometric function, sine, cos, tan. So we can use the different kind of function for a single module, which is the calculator. In the Python, over 200 modules are present over there. You can use some of them. You don't have to use all the. If you want, if you need in the some of the module, you can use it by importing them. And if you want to learn more about the modules, you can go on this link and read more about that. Generally, we have 2 or 3 modules which are mostly important in the your voice. Am I not audible to you? Gunja Venkatesh, am I audible to you? Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so some of the modules we are using, for example, math module or the generally we can use math module. Sometimes we use this random module. After that, date time. We will discuss this. We have discussed in the previous class what is random and how we can use this random function after importing it from the Python dictionaries directories. And the main thing is that why we do need modules. So it reduce the time and memory of the code. Module allow you to logically organize your Python code. By using the module, we organize. We can just like we shrink the code. If we use the module, we shrink the lines of code. For example, without module, you have to write 205 lines of code, and after importing that particular module, you have to write just 15 or 16 lines of code. So you have to shrink the code after using the module. It is also contain the Python object which are used in the particular module. And the most three important thing is that the module is we can use the again and again. If we want to use a module again and again in a single program, we can use that. So it is reusability. Second one is the most important is that it is simplicity. We can write a simple line of code to use the particular module. And the scoping. In the scoping, particular name, if you assign a particular name to a particular variable, you can't use it again with the same name or same variable. So for that, it is taking care of that scoping. Single function is defined for a single variable is defined for a single method of use. Screen not visible. Chandrasekhar, please pin me. If you pin my Google Meet link, then you can see me and my screen also. I think it is visible to all. Okay, so how can we import the module and use that particular module? In the Python, you have to use this import function. After importing this function, you can use it in the program. For example, here I have import sqrt and factorial from the math function or from the math package, which is defined in the Python program earlier by a programmer or a developer. So then I have used this sqrt function and factorial function to print some values in it. Now the random function. Random function is used to generate random numbers in the particular list or particular function so that we can use it in a way. We have done a program on this, create a random number and then check that number is a square or not. Today we are going to do this import date, time and time. Okay. After that we can do what is package and difference between the package and why we do need to use the package instead of module. Google Colab link, is it? I think so. I have to share it. DP Harini, after 45 days of your joining, you can get the certificate from your management. Don't worry about that. The Google Colab link I have shared in the chat. You can open from there. This is the program. For that, you can use the random function, and then you have to print that particular number and write a program to check whether it is a squared number or not. Firstly, here I have import the datetime module. In this, from datetime module, I have import the date and then import the time, and then print the time.time. This will print me the second from the 1st January 1970 till today, because the Linux software is getting used by the people in 1st January 1970. So till that day to today, it is this how many seconds are happening. It is ones, tens, thousand, ones, tens, hundred, thousand, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh, crore, 10 crore, 100 crore. It is 166 crore, 73 lakh, 5,038. Is it okay? Okay. If I am print the times only, firstly I have to n is equals to time dot now. Time dot now is not No voice. Am I audible to you now? Send again, sir. What should I have to say? Send. Cheruvu Chandrakala. Chandrakala. What should I have to send you? Guys, whomsoever is joining the class late, please be on the time. Link, sir. Which time? Whose link? The PPT's link, collab link, or the Telegram link? PPT, sir. Okay. So today is 1st of November 2022. This will show the time which is GMT. Okay. The 12:21:03. This is the second and this is the value of the millisecond. This is the minute hand and this is the hour hand. If I run the same code in my CMD with the Python, it will show me the current timing of my laptop. Firstly, I have to go in the Python, then import date time, then print date time dot date time dot now. So it will print the 1752 and today's date. Is it okay? Okay, sir. So by using the not understand what you don't understand, how you can get firstly we have to import the module. Yeah, I will explain it again. Firstly, you have to import the module, which is the date time. In the date time, this is the package. And this package has contained some different type of modules. In particular that we have import the particular function date and then the time. And then in the date time package, it has date time module. In particular that it has now function. So it will print you the current date and the time. Okay. Please pin me to see my screen. Okay. In the CMD, we get the timing of my laptop, which is 1753. Now I have running it some earlier. If I'm running it again, if the timing is changing. Okay. So the timing is 1753, 40 second and 794288 is the millisecond. Is it clear to you? Why it is showing GMT, sir? Because the Google has its own function. We are doing it on the Google Colab. So it is taking the time which is provided by the Google. The time which is happening in the Google Center. So it will print that particular time. Yeah, it is showing you the GMT time, Greenwich Mean Time. Some minutes ago, it will print you the 12:21. If I am running it again, it will print you the different value, which is 12:24. And here also, I am getting 12:24. If I am refreshing it, I am getting 12:25. Now in the Python Google Colab, if I am printing, it will change the 12:25. Is it okay? That's why I will show you in my CMD command prompt so that you can understand. It will print you the time of the now. But it is generally using in the program where you are log in for some time and it has some values. For example, some websites have limited time. On there, it is using that particular function. Print exer is run. Yeah, it will run. It is run. Is it clear to you, Razoli, why it is showing the GMT? Because the Google developer has fixed the value to the GMT to the now functions. Okay. So the today's topic is the package. In the Python packages is the collection of modules. Packages is the collection of module. If I am going to tell you if something has a if some package has, then it has consist number of modules. And if you want to call the particular module, you can use the dot function, which I am using over here. In the datetime package, we have datetime module. In particular datetime module, we have now function. So this whole is working as a package module. Okay. So package, it is also usually organize our files in a different folders and subfolder based on some criteria. In the simpler term, a package is a folder that contains various modules as a file. It is also containing classes, functions, variable. Whereas a Python package can contain several modules. In the Python module, we have classes, functions, and variables. But in the Python package, we have only containing the modules. We don't have any function directly in the Python packages. We have to, if we have to import a package, then we have to import the module also to run for that, or running in the program. This is the package hierarchy. In the my package function, I have created these modules: init, mod1, and mod2. Whenever I am calling it, I will call like this. Firstly, I have to write import my package, and then my package dot mod 1 or mod 2. If I want to call mod 1 or if I want to mod 2, then I have to assign some value to it. If it's not returning, for example, it is taking some values, for example, 2 or a 3. I have write this mod 1 to adding two numbers, then it will calling like this. And I have to assign it with some variable which is not used earlier and then print that particular value. Is it okay? Is it okay to you? How to get India time, sir? You can get the India time by using GMT plus 5:30. You have to add something. India timing is GMT plus 5:30, 5 hour and 30 minutes. You have to add that particular value in it. Or else you can get the timing from the CMD command prompt. The screen is not visible. Is it so? My screen is not visible to all the students. Okay, okay. Is it clear to you how you can call the package and module? Whomsoever is not have visible my screen, you can pin me. There is an option to pin me like this. This is the pinning option. You can click over here and you can see my screen. Yeah, I will explaining it with another example. Here, firstly, I have installed the camel case. For using the module, you have to import using the function import, and for using the package, you have to firstly install the packages. You can install the packages using pip install and whatever the package you are installing it. So firstly, over here, I have used this pip install camel case. What is what is the mean of this camel case? It will give you the return string which the first letter is of capital and rest are the small. Okay. So over here, I have import this camel case and I am assigning this C to the camel case, which is a package. In that particular package, it has a module camel case. Okay. And then I will share this text hello world to this C and it will give me the hello world. So you can clearly see this is my camel case. My first letter of every word is of capital, which is known as a camel case. Is that clear? Voice is hump is a calling function. Here we have used this hump wipe because the C is my just like a module in which I will call the module and a package. And then I have to assign this text to this. So C is hump is using that method to assign this text over here and then it will give the answer. So hump is just like a mediator to this C2 text. Imam, what should I have to explain it again? Module not found, no module. You have to firstly import the camel keys. You get this answer. Why? Because it is you didn't install the camel case. Firstly, you have to install the camel case, then you can use this. It is clearly told you that no module named camel case. So you have to firstly install the camel case, then you can use it. You didn't get any error. Code, sir. This code. Okay. So firstly, you have to, if you don't have to install the camel case, Firstly, you have to install the camel case, which is a package. Okay. Then after installing this package, you import the module, which is camel case. Okay. After importing that particular module, you can call the function which is defined in the module itself, and then you can use the function over here. So C is equals to camel case, which is a module. In that particular module, you have this function. You can calling this function. This function give you, if you give them a string, it will give you the letter which is having the first letter of a string is of capital. So it will print you hello world in which the H and W is of capital. Jolu Lathasri, what is your doubt? Indhu claim place C capital. NTG sir, nothing. Okay. So it is clear to you how you can use the mod package and module in the functions. Okay, tell me only two difference between module and a package. Only two. You can answer it. Whatever I have explained you in this class, you can, if you listen it, then you can answer me. What is the difference between package and module? Package is a combination of module, yeah, and module is a combination of function. Yeah, module is a combination of function or program. Yeah, package is collection of classes. No, K Tanuja, it is not a package of classes, collection of classes. It is collection of module. Module consists of functions. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, it is the like structure. And if I want the answer on the different on the basis of difference, how you can import or how you can call the package and you can call the module. Yeah, Bhavani, you are right. Package is a collection of module. Package dot module dot function name. Yeah, it is also right. Generally, I am saying that for using that particular package, you have to use the function install. But for the modules, you have to import using the import then particular module. Yeah, Kusuma, you are also. So how packages differ from the module? The main difference between a module and a package is that module is simple Python script with a .py. Whenever we write a module, we have to use the .py extension to save that. And but in the packages, it is a directory which have the collection of modules. In this directly, the main function is init.py. I have shown you over here. Whenever you write a package, firstly you have to call this init package. This is the main function for a Python, and in this function you have this all the functions defining over here. But this is the main function dot slash slash init slash slash dot py. You can install using this pip. Pip is using for the installing the packages that do not come with the Python. Some packages is already with the come with the Python, but some are not coming with the Python. So you have to install that. So for that you have to use this pip. This pip, the full form of this pip is Preferred Installer Program. What is the full form of pip? Preferred Installer Program. Pip argument. Pip argument is just like pip install and the package which are you using to install it. Okay. So now I'm showing you how you can get the access of all the directory of the Python or the modules. Guys, my Google Colab link is visible to you. Python is using import function, but module Python is using package. Pasupuleti Chaitanya, what is your doubt? Python is using import function, but module is using the import function and package is using the module is using the import function and package is using the install function. Yeah, Sadula Indu, you are also right. Is there any doubt regarding Python, how packages and the module? I have import this particular sys function. In that particular sys function, sys module, the functions which are having like this. Use them. It has a function like breakpoint hook, display hook, doc, ex accept hook, interactive hook loader, name, package, spec, stder, stdin, std out, clear type cache, current frames, debug malloc stats, framework, get frame, git home, absorptions. Okay, these all the functions which are having defined in a particular module, sys module. If I want to know what is the directory of the math, so I have to use this. Okay, sys not, this is not sys, this is math. So math module has a functions like doc, loader, name, package, spec, a cos h. Guys, do you know what is the difference between cos and cos h? What is the difference between cos and cos h? Cos h is inverse trigonometry. Okay. So it has functions of this also, by which you can get all the answer. And what is the meaning of scene? I've told you in the class. What is meant by dir? Dir is meaning the directory. Directory is what the module consists and how many functions are over there in the particular directory. In a particular module, it is known as a directory. You can get all the functions by calling a directory. If you want to know what is the directory of random and the date time, you can get all the. So in the random, we have directory, we have function like bpf, log4, nv magic constant, recip bvf, random. The random function is that we are using yesterday. It has nv magic const. Okay, in the math function, there is a single function also like statistics. If it is not, we have to import a statistic also. Here also, if you want only the time or only the date, you can assign like this. Now I have used this now as a variable, and in that particular variable, I have assigned this date time now. It will contain the date as well as the time. But if you want only the date or only the time, you can print it like print now dot date or print now dot time. It will give you the date and the time. Okay, so today is 1/11/2022 and the GMT timing is 12:48. Is it okay to you? Seal, yeah. Seal is around the point number nearest integer. Not nearest integer, it will give you the higher value than that. If you go for the 3.1 C, it will give you the 4 answer. Can we clear the input screen like CLI in C language? Why do you want to clear the screen in the C language? Firstly, you have to import the math function. This is the name error. Sadula, wherever you are using this, you have to install the math documentary. After that, you can import it and then you can use that. The main difference between module and package is module consists of different type of functions and package consists of modules. Module consists different type of functions in a module, but in the package we have different type of modules over there. For using a package, we have to install the particular package, then import that particular module for using in the program. And for the module or singly, you have to only use the import module and you can use it in the program. Is it okay, Krupanan? Collection of methods, collection of method modules, collection of module is package. Collection of method, not a module. What is method? Collection of a function. We clear screen to remove unwanted data. CLR, SCR is used in the CMT or the single line interpreter. But the C language is a compiler. You have to use the CLR, SCR in the function of it. You can't use outside the function. Wherever you are written the C language program, you have to use the CLR, SCR in the program. You can't use it outside the program, just like in a Python or a CMD command prompt, because the Python is an interpreter language. It is working on a single line. That's why for a big programming, the Python is not good. Spelling mistakes. Okay, so you can get the time and the date of a particular thing. And if you want a, for example, year, I think it will give you. No. Why? Okay, now I have import. You can use the alias also. If you don't want to write a big name, you can use this AS, which is represent ST. The ST which are using as a alias to this statistics. Okay, so first I have import this statistics as ST, and then I have calculated ST dot mean of this particular list, ST dot mode of a particular list, and then ST dot median. Whenever this is the package and this is the function or a module. Okay, so we have to use this dot function over here to calculate the mid, mode, and median. You can you can call another function like if you want to call std. What do you mean by std in the stats? Anyone? STD. It is standard deviation. Okay. First, we have to check the directory of stats, dir, st, print, statistics, statistic is not defined, and port statistics, statistics. So you can use the decimal, fraction, statistics error, built-ins, catch, doc, file, loader, name, package, spec, coerce, convert, count, exact ratio, fallback, find ITQ, RTQ, SS, sum, bisect left, right, collection, group by, harmonic mean, math mean, median group, median high, median low, mode, numbers, PST div, variance. Okay. For a standard deviation, it is STDEV. I have only used the STD, standard deviation. Is it clear to you? Can anyone tell me what is standard deviation? The proper definition of a standard deviation? Yeah. Write in the chat. Diversion from mean. Okay, just tell me what is the formula of calculating the standard deviation? And what is the relation between standard deviation and a variance? If I am calculating the variance for this, what is the value I am getting? This is variance. If I am calculating the variance for this, scatteredness, data is spread out. What is the relation between the standard deviation and a variance? Not allowed. This is not the time. For class interval, we use standard deviation, right? If we don't have class interval, we can't use the standard deviation, Jolu Latasri. If we have a in this list, we don't have any class interval. We have only the list, and we are using the standard deviation and variance. I'm just asking what is the difference or what is the relation between standard deviation and the variance. Root of a standard deviation. Variance is equals to root of a standard deviation. No, you are answering wrong. Yeah, standard deviation is the square root of a variance. Mean value is the standard deviation. No. How a mean can be a standard deviation? Yeah, Rajoli Srinivas, you are right. How two definition can be same? You have copy pasted from the Google. Yeah, it is the square of a variance. Standard deviation is the square of a variance. And what is mode? Repeated number, most frequently repeated value. Okay. So in this list, what is the value which is mostly frequented? That is 3. Why? Because 3 is come one, 2, 3, 4 times. None other values is coming 4 times in this particular list. If I am using over here like 4 also, then my 3 and 4 value is same. So it is giving me a error. And what is, yeah, no unique mode, found two equally common values. So in this list, we have 3 time, 4 time 3 and 4 time 4 also. So for that, we have used a single 4 also. Now it is giving me a answer like 4. Its mean is also 4. What is the formula of calculating the median? Mean is just like a summing all the numbers and divide the number of element over there. And what is the median? Yeah, I know it is the repeated value, most repeated value for the mode. I'm asking about the median. If we there are two formulas for the median. First is for the odd number of element, and second is for the even number of elements. For calculating median, we have to write the list in a ascending order, and if it consists odd number of element, then its formula is n plus 1, where n is the number of element and divided by 2. Yeah. Zilkara, it is n plus 1 by 2. And for the even number, it is n by 2, comma n plus 1 by 2, and whole by 2 also. Deepti, this is not the timing to join the class. It's already 6:32. The class timing is 5:30. Please join the class on time. Can anyone tell me what is the benefit of using this mean, mode, median in the real life where we can use this particular values? Median, mode, mean, variance, standard deviation, statistics, overview of whole date. Whole date means in analysis, yeah. In data analysis, you can use all this. What is the benefit? I'm asking you. You are or you all are telling in which field we have used. I'm asking what is the benefit of using these things? About to benefit, calculate. I know it is the statics, then we have to calculate the values. Easy to calculate what? Sadula. We can easily calculate. What we can easily calculate it. And I'm asking what is the benefit of using the stats in the real life. Estimation of what? These all the statistics and the methods which we are using for the analysis, all are using by the business analyst to calculate his profit and loss and why they are getting the profit and why they are getting into the loss. So companies are you hiring the data analyst to getting all these values. Yeah, estimate score in the cricket also. Yeah, cricket analyst is also over there so that we get the projected score after every over or after some time. Okay, guys, tell me what is the run rate? You have seen the cricket. What is the run rate? If you have to define with the mean, mode, median, what is the run rate? Average. If I am saying that it is mean, then it has some, it is the mean strike rate, net run rate average. Mean is equals to run rate. If I am talking for the statistics values, strike rate is a different thing. You don't study mathematics in the physics. You all have did a practical in your 11th class where you have to calculate the delta V or a V, vernier caliper. Not that much. In the vernier caliper or in the or what is DLS method in cricket, sir? It is defined by the ICC, and we are not here for discussing the cricket. I'm telling you the real life examples. Calculate the birth and death rate. This this is also a good example. For that, we are using the statistics. Calculate birth and a death rate. Buying a property. Broad answer, ICC. Yeah. You can use in the senses and Nifty also for predicting the future values in that. Most in the stocks. We are using the different type of algorithms in the stocks so that we can predict the future values. Guys, is there any doubt in the today's